Assalamu alaikum. Eid Salah. How do we offer Eid Salah? Eid Salah is very simple. Inshallah ta'ala, I am going to explain the method of Eid Salah. First and foremost, you must make your intention that you are offering 2 rak'at wajib Salatul Eid behind the Imam with 6 additional takbirat. This will be your intention. The Imam will then say Allahu Akbar, will raise his hands. You will then, following the Imam, say Allahu Akbar. You will raise your hands and then fold your hands just like you will normally do in Salah. You will recite the Thana as would the Imam. Thana is Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa tabarakasmuka wa ta'ala jadduka wa la ilaha ghayruk. After the Thana, the Imam will then say Allahu Akbar. The Imam will raise his hands. You will follow the Imam and say Allahu Akbar. You will also raise your hand behind the Imam. But after raising your hand, you do not fold your hands. You drop your hands to the side. The Imam will then say Allahu Akbar for the second time. Following the Imam, you also raise your hands and then you drop your hands to the side. Then the Imam will say Allahu Akbar, the third takbir. You will follow the Imam, raise your hands, Allahu Akbar, but instead of dropping your hands, on the third takbir, you will fold your hands. After this, you have now folded your hands. The Imam will recite Suratul Fatiha as per normal. Then the Imam will recite a surah from the Quran, some ayats from the Quran. Then the Imam will go into ruku, you will go into ruku. Then the Imam will go into sujood, you will go into sujood. You will follow the Imam as normal, as you normally would do in Salah. Now the Imam has come up for the second rak'at. Allahu Akbar. The Imam is standing for the second rak'at. You have followed the Imam. You are standing for the second rak'at. As normal, the Imam will recite Suratul Fatiha. Then the Imam will recite some ayats from the Quran or a surah from the Quran. After this, after the Imam has recited Surah Fatiha and a surah from the Quran, the Imam will then say Takbir. Imam will say Allahu Akbar. The Imam will raise his hand and then drop his hand to the side. So you will follow the Imam. Once the Imam says Allahu Akbar, the Takbir, you will raise your hand and drop it to your side. The Imam will then say the second Takbir, Allahu Akbar. You will raise your hand following the Imam and then you will drop your hand to the side. The Imam will then say the third Takbir. You will follow the Imam, raise your hands and then drop your hands to the side. On the third Takbir, you do not fold your hands, you drop them to your side. Then the Imam will say the fourth Takbir, and this fourth Takbir is the Takbir to go into Ruku. On the fourth Takbir, you do not raise your hands. Rather, the Imam will not raise his hands also. He will just say Allahu Akbar and you will follow the Imam saying Allahu Akbar going into Ruku. These are the main parts of Eid Salah. Everything afterwards is normal, how we would normally follow the Imam. We will go into Ruku, Sujood, Tahiyyat, Salam, and that is the Eid Salah complete. My brothers and sisters, I humbly request that you like and share the content of this channel. Also subscribe. Jazakumullahu khaira. Stay blessed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.